In this video, we will be solving some problems from the basic concepts of radiation. In this question, you have to calculate the spectral emissive power for a black body at this specified wavelength, and wavelength at which the emissive power is becoming maximum. You have to evaluate maximum spectral emissive power. You have to evaluate total emissive power, and total emissive power if it is a real body with this emissivity is also asked. So we know that the black body spectral or monochromatic emissive power is associated with the Planck's distribution law. So from data book you can find the Planck's distribution law, which is giving you the monochromatic emissive power or spectral emissive power for a black body. So I can write this expression from data book. So this monochromatic emissive power EB lambda, monochromatic emissive power or spectral emissive power, will be equal to C1 into lambda raised to minus 5 divided by E raised to C2 by lambda t minus 1. This minus 1 is coming in this way, where the values of C1 and C2 are given. So C1 is equal to 0.374 into 10 raised to minus 15. This unit is important. It is given in watts meter square. That means all units are taken in SI units, watts and meter square. And C2 is equal to 14.4 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter Kelvin it is. In radiation, all temperatures are to be substituted in SI units, and all temperature is to be substituted in Kelvin. So here the industrial furnace, which is a black body, is having a temperature of 2650 degrees Celsius. So first I will be evaluating temperature, which will be equal to 2650 plus 273, which is equal to 2923 kelvins will be the temperature in Kelvin. So first part we will be solving. You have to calculate the spectral emissive power. So EB lambda means spectral at lambda equal to 1.2 micrometer. You have to calculate. Here it is important, the lambda is given in micrometer. Anyway, we will be using the SI unit, which is 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. So this will be substituted in this equation. So C1 is 0.374 into 10 raised to minus 15 lambda raised to 5 minus 5, 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6 the whole raised to minus 5 e power C2, which is 14.4 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by lambda t 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 2923 minus 1. So if you are solving the, usually we have studied the unit of this monochromatic emissive power is watts per meter square, and for particle wavelength you are getting micrometer. Since you have used wavelength also in meter, this will be getting in units of meter. That means the unit of this value you are getting will be watts per meter square into meter, or watts per meter cube it is. So if you are substituting, you will be getting a value of this will be equal to 2.53 into 10 raised to 12 watts per meter cube, or meter square into meter. I will be converting this meter into commonly used unit, which is micrometer. Then you will be getting 1 meter is 10 raised to 6 micrometer. Then this 10 raised to 6, and from this 10 raised to 12 after simplification you will be getting 2.53 into 10 raised to 6 watts per meter square micrometer will be getting. So this is the answer for the first part, spectral emissive power at lambda equal to 1.2 micrometer. Next it is asked the wavelength at which this monochromatic emissive power is maximum. That is given by Wien's displacement law, for which you are having already we have derived lambda max into T will be equal to 2.89 into 10 raised to 3. This is a correction, there is a correction in data book. It is micrometer Kelvin. That is the product of lambda max into T is equal to 2898 micrometer Kelvin. So here you have to find the maximum wavelength at which monochromatic emissive power is becoming, and here temperature is 2923 Kelvin. So you can find maximum wavelength at which monochromatic emissive power is maximum is equal to 2898 micrometer Kelvin divided by 2923 Kelvin. So unit for this wavelength you will be getting in micrometer. The value will be around 0.9913 micrometer. So this is the value for this second part. In third part, it is asked the maximum spectral emissive power, means if corresponding to this lambda max that we have obtained, you have to evaluate the maximum monochromatic emissive power. So you will be substituting in the expression for EB lambda, where this lambda is equal to lambda max. That means in this same expression, I will be substituting. So while substituting, this lambda max should be in meter, so it will be equal to 0.9913 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. You have to substitute, then you will be getting the maximum MC power will be equal to 2.746 into 10 raised to 8 watts per meter square micrometer you will be getting. This will be the answer. In fourth part of the question, they are asking the total emissive power. We know that while discussing the Stefan-Boltzmann law, the total emissive power will be obtained by integrating the monochromatic emissive power over the entire range, and we obtained this as from Stefan-Boltzmann law. The total emissive power will be equal to, for a black body, EB will be equal to sigma T raised to 4. So this one you can substitute as sigma T raised to 4, where sigma is the Stefan-Boltzmann constant and T is the absolute temperature in Kelvin scale of the surface. Value of sigma is given 5.67 to 10 raised to minus 8. Here also units are watts per meter square Kelvin raised to 4. So I will be substituting. This is 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 into T raised to 4, which is 2923 the whole raised to 4, and this you will be getting value in units of watts per meter square. Here the value will be equal to 4.139 into 10 raised to 6 watts per meter square will be the total emissive power for this black body. In the last part of the question, they are asking the total emissive power if it is treated as a gray and diffuse body with an emissivity of 0.9, means now it is becoming a real body whose emissive power you have to calculate. So we know that emissivity is defined as the ratio of emissive power of a real body with respect to emissive power of a black body. Now just before we have evaluated the emissive power of this black body given. So here you have to evaluate the emissive power of a real body with this emissivity 0.9. So this E will be equal to epsilon into EB, which is equal to 0.9 into 4.139 into 10 raised to 6, which will be equal to 3.725 into 10 raised to 6 watts per meter square. So this is the complete answer for this question. Next we have a problem based on the black body radiation function. Here we have a incandescent bulb filament which is considered as a black body, and its absolute temperature 2500 Kelvin is given, and here you have to calculate the fraction of radiant energy emitted in a given spectrum or in a given wavelength range. In visible spectrum it is asking, and they are given the visible spectrum is ranging from 0.4 to 0.76 micrometer. So the amount of energy emitted in that specific spectrum we have to calculate. So this is also related to the monochromatic emissive power. From the Planck's distribution law, you are having the amount of energy, the monochromatic emissive power EB lambda with respect to lambda plot for a particular temperature. Here temperature is 2500 Kelvin. So you have a similar plot you have already studied, and here the wavelength, this is the entire energy emitted in the complete range of wavelength by this 2500 degree Kelvin filament. So here you have to obtain the amount of energy that is emitted for a particular range, which is varying from 0.4 to 0.76 micrometer you have to evaluate. So you know that already the total emissive power you have evaluated, EB equal to sigma T raised to 4, is the total emissive power emitted by this body for the wavelength range which is 0 to infinity. So for a particular wavelength range, if it is 0 to lambda, you have explained, if it is 0 to lambda, you have defined a fraction which is known as black body radiation function, which is equal to the total emissive power emitted from 0 to lambda 1. If it is 0 to lambda 1, EB lambda d lambda, to total 0 to infinity EB lambda d lambda. And you know that for the entire range 0 to infinity, this is known as sigma t raised to 4, and this black body radiation function will be equal to this integral 0 to lambda 1 EB lambda d lambda divided by sigma t raised to 4. This is known as black body radiation function. This already you have seen, and it is given in this table. This EB 0 to means black body emissive power from 0 to lambda divided by sigma t raised to 4. That value is given in this table against the values of lambda into t. Here you have to obtain, if it is, suppose this is 0 and this is lambda 1 and this is lambda 2. Here you have to note, here you have to evaluate the total emissive power emitted from a range lambda 1 to lambda 2, not starting from 0 to any value. So how you can find lambda 1 to lambda 2? So if you are having a curve, you can evaluate. So you are having two values, one is lambda 1 and another one is lambda 2. So first you can find a fraction f which is for range 0 to lambda 1, and you can find for the next range 0 to lambda 2. That means I can find the total radiation energy emitted for 0 to lambda 1, and again I can find the energy emitted for the 0 to lambda 2, that is this energy. So for lambda 1 to lambda 2, I can find the fraction f lambda 1 to lambda 2 function can be found, which is difference, that is this area, which is corresponding the energy emitted between this area, which is f0 to lambda 2 minus f0 to lambda 1. So I have to get these fractions f0 to lambda 2 and f0 to lambda 1. Here it is asked in the visible spectrum. So lambda 1 is 0.4 micrometer and lambda 2 is 0.76 micrometer, and temperature is 2500 Kelvin. So these functions are given in data book against lambda t. So I will be calculating lambda 1 into t value. So lambda 1 0.4 into 2500, you will be getting lambda 1 into t will be 1000 micrometer Kelvin, and lambda 2 into t you will be getting 0.76 into 2500, which you will be getting around 1900 micrometer Kelvin. So next, corresponding to this values of lambda 1 t and lambda 2 t, which are given in units of micrometer Kelvin, I will be finding the fraction, that is f0 to lambda 1 from table corresponding to lambda 1 t, which is equal to 1000. And this fractions I will be obtaining from this data book. So I will be looking for lambda t value in units micrometer Kelvin. Here we are having lambda 1 into t is 1000. So for 1000 I will be taking the fraction. This is f0 to lambda, which is 0.000321. So that value I will be writing. So f0 to lambda is 0.000321. Next I will be looking for the fraction from f0 to lambda 2, which is corresponding to lambda 2 t equal to 1900 micrometer Kelvin. This value also I will be taking from the data book. For 1900 it is not given. In between 1800 and 2000 it is given. So an average value in between this will be taking 0.393 and 0.667 average. So which you will be getting around 0.5211 you will be getting. So these are the values of f0 to lambda 2 and f0 to lambda 1. But here you have to evaluate this function in between this range. That means you will be applying this equation. Then you will be getting the f lambda 1 to lambda 2 will be equal to f0 to lambda 2 fraction minus f0 to lambda 1 fraction, which you will be getting 0.05179, or it is approximately equal to 0.0518. That means if 0 to infinity energy emitted is, this fraction means in between the visible spectrum 0.0518 or 5.18 percentage is lying. That means if the total energy emitted from 0 to infinity is E, then 5.18 percentage of E is lying in the visible spectrum. So that is the inference or the meaning of this fraction value. So that is the answer of this question. And also at the end they are asking at which value the monochromatic emissive power is maximum, for which you will be using the Wien's displacement law, which is lambda max into T equal to 2898 micrometer Kelvin. Here temperature is given 2500 Kelvin. So I can find lambda max, which is equal to 2898 divided by 2500, which you will be getting at 1.16 micrometer. Means for a wavelength of 1.16 micrometer, the monochromatic emissive power will be maximum. So means if you are having the monochromatic emissive power distribution like this, then it is occurring at 1.16 micrometer and visible spectrum will be coming somewhere here. So previously we have evaluated the percentage of energy coming in this visible spectrum in between 0.4 to 0.76 micrometer. This energy is counting to 5.18% of the total energy from 0 to infinity. So this is the final answer for this question. We have a problem based on radiosity. So a gray diffuse opaque surface with absorptivity alpha equal to 0.8 is given, which is at 100 degree Celsius, and it is receiving irradiation at the rate of 1000 watts per meter square. We have to calculate radiosity from the surface, net radiative heat transfer from the surface, and we have to calculate these two quantities if surface is black. So here this surface temperature is given, which is T equal to 100 degrees Celsius. In radiation all properties will be calculated at Kelvin. So 100 plus 273 is 373 Kelvin will be the surface temperature. So here irradiation is coming, which is G, and something will be reflected, which is known as rho times G, and there will be some emission E or epsilon times EB will be there. Sum of this emitted energy and reflected energy is known as radiosity, which is given in data book. Radiosity J is radiosity J equal to rho into G plus epsilon into EB. So I will be finding radiosity from the surface. Radiosity J equal to rho times G plus epsilon into EB, where G is given. G is the radiation or incident energy per unit area, which is 1000 watts per meter square. Here absorptivity of the material is given. It is opaque, means there is no transmitted energy. Tau equal to 0, alpha equal to 0.8, and according to Kirchhoff law, epsilon emissivity will be equal to absorptivity, which is 0.8, and rho equal to 1 minus alpha. Alpha we have alpha plus rho plus tau equal to 1. This is standard result. This is also given in data book. So you can find the reflectivity equal to 0.2. So this reflectivity equal to 0.2, emissivity equal to 0.8, which is equal to alpha, and finally how to calculate EB, which is corresponding to same body, an equivalent body, equivalent black body at the same temperature, which is sigma into T raised to 4. Sigma value is given in data book, which is 5.6 into 10 raised to minus 8, and in temperature in Kelvin scale, that is 373 the whole raised to 4. So by substituting this one, you can find the radiosity from this surface, net energy leaving this surface, which will be equal to 1078 watts per meter square will be the radiosity. So this is the answer for first part. In second part, you have to calculate the net radiative heat transfer. So we have already derived the expression in the last video, or we will be seeing from the data book. Net radiative heat transfer from surface. So this will be equal to The net radiative heat transfer can be found from this energy leaving this gray body is Q equal to epsilon divided by rho into A into EB minus J. So this will be equal to epsilon divided by rho into A into EB minus J. So you can substitute all this value. Epsilon is 0.8, rho is 0.2, area is given which is 0.1 meter square, and the values of EB and J you can substitute. So after substitution you will be getting this value as 7.8 watts per meter square will be the answer. So this is the net radiative heat transfer. In last part you have to consider this body as a black body, and you have to find again this radiosity and net heat transfer. So for black body, absorptivity is 1 and also emissivity is 1, transmittivity and the reflectivity are 0. So there is no reflected energy, and remaining energy leaving the surface will be whatever energy is being emitted. So here radiosity for this case will be, radiosity J will be equal to the emitted energy, that is sigma into T raised to 4 EB, which will be equal to 1097.5 watts per meter square will be the radiosity for this black body. And again you have to calculate the net energy leaving the surface. So if you are observing here, for this black body, energy leaving is EB and energy coming is irradiation. So net energy leaving will be EB minus irradiation G and into area, that you will be getting it as G is given, irradiation is 1000. So if you are substituting, you will be getting this energy as 9.753 watts. So this will be getting in units of watts actually. So net energy leaving will be 9.753 watts, and here in the previous problem net energy leaving will be 7.8 watts if it is a body with an emissivity of 0.8. Here it is a black body. So that is the final answer.